This video is all about the sitting bench for your raised garden. With this video, I aim to answer that question, give my personal experience, and hopefully give some others ideas. There are many options for the wood sitting bench, but first we recommend using 2x6 lumber. The wood bracket kit was designed to use 2x6 lumber, but we'll talk about one option that uses 1-inch thick lumber. We'll focus this video on untreated softwoods, treated softwoods, and PVC faux woods. There are pros and cons to each, and at the end of the video we'll discuss them along with the prices. Untreated wood such as pine is our #1 choice for our sitting benches. It's inexpensive, it usually requires very little sanding, and you can immediately paint or stain it to the color of your choice. In the past we have stained this wood, but recently have opted for a high quality paint. We have found stain to only last a few seasons before the color dulls and needs reapplied. Though we were using a low quality stain, so you may see better performance with a higher priced alternative. Switching to paint was a choice we made this year. We have used high quality $100 per gallon of outdoor paint on other projects with great success. The color options are endless, and 1 gallon will go very far. On this particular one, I used Rust-Oleum black gloss paint. It took 6 coats to get the glossy color. Though it's a little dirty right now, it can be cleaned real easy. So just not rolling or with a paintbrush, you can actually use spray paint on these boards and they hold up pretty well. Besides untreated wood, using treated wood is another good option. Just realize when you buy treated wood, it's just been pressure treated. So you'll need to wait 3 to 6 months before some of that wood dries out before you can apply a treatment. Otherwise, your treatment that you apply, such as stain or paint, won't penetrate the wood and you'll have to redo it soon. The last option we'll talk about is the PVC faux wood. This is our first year of using this option. Though it's expensive, it's going to last a really long time. One of the big advantages is once you cut it, it's ready to install. No sanding, no staining. You can find this in 2 options. So some of the faux PVC wood is sold as decking. So this piece here is 1-inch thick, and that is the minimum that I would use. But you'll notice on the bottom of it there's grooves in it. And so when you set your finished wood on here, first you'll put your miter covers on. But before you attach it, you need to make sure that underneath here, one of these ridges is actually setting on the panel. To help with that, on the 7-foot beds, we're able to install another wood support bracket in the center. So if you end up using this inch PVC faux wood with these grooves in the bottom, make sure your groove lines up with your panel, and then let us know you need some extra brackets, 1 for either side, and we'll include them. You'll want to install an extra bracket because what can happen is this wood is not as stable as a 2x6, and so when you sit on it, it can actually twist a bit and fall off this groove. Something else to consider with the PVC faux wood, you can actually buy this in a 2x6 without that groove in the bottom. It's quite a bit more expensive, but in that case you'd be looking at something really sturdy. Something else to consider, the PVC gets a little warmer than wood does in the sun. So we have a full sunny day today. We have for several hours now. The ambient temperature outside is about 75 or 80. The PVC wood right now is 140 degrees. To put that in context, about 125 degrees is a seat warmer in a car. 140 degrees on the pants I'm wearing, it puts a little too much heat in my butt at first. Once I sit there for a second, it's fine. If you move over to the 2x6 non-treated wood that we've stained, we're looking at about 125 degrees. For the wood that we've painted in a gray color, we're looking at 130. And for the black wood, we're looking at 135. So the PVC definitely heats up more and retains more heat than the natural wood. So let's look at this chart real quick. We've got the type of wood, the size, pros, cons, and cost. For the cost portion, we're going to be looking at doing a 42 inch by 84 inch bed, which is our most popular. You would need 3 2x6 by 8 foot longs to do that. First, untreated 2x6. The pros is it's very cost effective and it's ready to stain and paint after you do a little sanding on it. So you will need to sand it a bit in the cons, and you will need to treat it with something such as a stain or paint. The cost to do a full bed, $18. That does not include your stain or paint. The next type, treated 2x6, it's still fairly inexpensive. It'll last longer, but you need to wait to do your treatment. Cost on that's $30. If you opt to go with a cedar, 2x6, looks nice, lasts longer, it's a little pricey. You'll still need to sand or treat it, although some people just let it weather. If you look at this board behind us, that's a cedar that we've cut off this property, and you can see how it looks while it's weathered. Cost on that, if you buy it at a home improvement store for 3 of those boards, is $105. Next, we'll look at the PVC. This is going to be the 1 inch thick. It's ready to install, and it's going to last the longest. The con on it is the price. Now, it's not as pricey as buying 2x6 cedar, but it's not as sturdy either. So if you're wanting a bench that you may want to attach stuff to in the future, and that you're going to be sitting on a lot, you may be walking on it, I would not go with the 1 inch. Price on that to do a bed is $60. The last option we'll look at is PVC 2x6. It's ready to install. It's going to last the longest. Some cons are price, and also this is not normally in stock, so you may need to special order it, and you would be looking in the neighborhood of $360 per planter to do that. So my suggestion when customers ask is I say untreated 2x6. For these reasons, $18 a bed. And my suggestion for treatment would be a high quality outdoor paint. So I hope this video has helped you. We'll see you next time.